Well, the book is Buseyisms by Gary Busey, and it's basic instructions before leaving Earth. And Hollywood actor Gary Busey says his career was on an upswing when he got into a near-fatal motorcycle accident. This was a serious accident, right?
Well, yeah. Most accidents are. I ran around the corner going 40 miles an hour without a helmet, and fishtailed the bike, threw me up and over, hit the curb at Washington Robertson, split my skull up to here, knocked a hole in it that big. The guy at Bartell's motorcycle shop ran over and took my gloves off, stuffed them in the crack in my head, and then paramedics came. They were only 1 block away, and I landed at the feet of a police officer scouting the route of the marathon race Monday, the next day. So boom, 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 boom. It's the speed with where you get to the OR that's going to save you with a traumatic brain injury, which that was what I have.
Mm-hmm.
Deja vu is when your mind picks up information before your brain does, and your mind tells you that first. Then when your brain catches it, it's like, oh, I've been here before. Mm-hmm. I had what you call vuja days, which was like, I said, this is a vuja day, because I'd seen things I'd seen before, but it was like it was the first time I was seeing them. Very revealing what your body, brain, mind does.
I have no idea what you just said.
Welcome to my world, Dr. Phil.
But you underwent emergency brain surgery, right?
No, hey.
And it was like
Cedars.
2 hours, and doctors
2.5
gave you
hours.
like a 2% chance of survival,
Yeah.
right?
So what?
And during that time,
I'm 100%
you said
good.
you quit living and you left your earthly body. So tell us what that experience was like.
I passed away after brain surgery. And I was this long and that wide, and that's your soul. And your soul is housed in the column of your spine. That was my essence. And I was in the spiritual realm, the supernatural, surrounded by angels. Angels are balls of light, this big, breathing and shining. You can't look the angel right into the light or you'll go down in your stomach, because the love and the trust and the incredible comfort they give you, angels give you, is your truth. And 3 angels came up to my essence, and this one was Abalone, mother of pearl. And it talked to me in an androgynous voice and thought and said, the direction the voice is so loving and just so loving. You're going in the right direction, you're doing well, but because of your responsibility to mankind, it's time for you to look for help in the spiritual realm. You may come with us now, or return to your body and continue your destiny. It's your choice. I came back to my body, had to learn how to walk, talk, eat, dress myself again for 2.5 months. It was a rebirth physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
Well, you said you encountered the Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah, that was in the hospital room after I came out of that unconsciousness. I looked up in the corner of the room, and there was an apparition about this high, size of the ceiling, with a big hood, big robe, and a sickle over his head. And I saw that apparition reach his hand up to me. Can't see a hand, there's no hand there. Just the sleeve raised up, and the voice that came out of him that I heard in my head was, relax, it's not your time to go. Hey! The sickle spun, he disappeared. I said, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be okay.
So you changed your mind about mandatory helmet laws, right?
Yes.
So did you start backing that?
Oh yeah. In fact, after George Herbert Walker Bush heard me in a press conference, heard the information I gave, invited me to Washington for a White House briefing. I met with a committee called HUD, and I told him about my brain surgery, my accident, no helmet, bike, curb, boom, pow. And that became the language for the Traumatic Brain Injury Act that President Clinton signed in 1996. So I am responsible for that, and that's a great feeling to have.